Is your sleep slowly killing you? Dr. Nathan Bryan here, International Leader in Molecular Medicine and Nitric Oxide Biochemistry. We've known people with obstructive sleep apnea, mouth breathers, have higher incidence of cardiovascular disease, heart attack, stroke, and this leads to chronic inflammation. And we understand what nitric oxide is, what it does, and how it's produced. We can provide a scientific explanation for sleep patterns. So when we sleep, obviously we're not physically active. So the only way our body is making nitric oxide is through our endothelial cells. We have to have adequate oxygen delivery to the endothelial cells. Oxygen is required for nitric oxide production from L-arginine. But if you have obstructive sleep apnea and you have brief periods of no breathing, decreased oxygenation, hypoxia, then our body's not making nitric oxide. The consequences of that, we wake up, we're tired, we don't repair, we don't regenerate, because nitric oxide is what tells our own stem cells while we're sleeping to mobilize, differentiate, repair, and replace dysfunctional cells that aren't working properly. All that depends upon our ability to oxygenate. Then the other problem is mouth breathing and snoring. Mouth breathing completely disrupts the nitric oxide production in the epithelium, in the upper airways, and the sinuses. Mouth breathing not only shuts down nitric oxide production through the epithelium and the endothelial cells, it completely disrupts the oral microbiome. If you're sleeping with your mouth open, you're fully oxygenating the oral cavity, you're changing the ecology of the microbiome, you're leading to an acidic saliva, leading to increased tooth decay, caries, and complete and total oral dysbiosis, low salivary pH, low nitric oxide production. So if you are a mouth breather, I would encourage you to tape your mouth closed, but before you do that, I would go see an airway specialist, a dentist, to make sure that you had an open airway to where if you do tape your mouth closed, you can still fully breathe and you're not having an obstructive airway that may lead to some serious consequences. But I think it's very important to, if you have obstructive sleep apnea, I think a CPAP could be a viable option. Mouth taping is a viable option. But at the end of the day, we have to fully oxygenate and we have to get into deep sleep patterns. We have to optimize nitric oxide production so we can repair, we can regenerate, we can wake up every morning fully oxygenated, fully ready to go to lead a very productive life. And so nitric oxide is the key. Change the way you sleep, understand how you sleep may be affecting nitric oxide production and how you feel when you wake up in the morning.